Welcome to the Pets Rule Show. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover, and I'm here with Fiona. And that's the sound you want to hear, the purring sound. All right, time for me to get to my show. So, this entire week we've been talking about tariffs, and how the Chinese are going to hurt our pet eco supply system in terms of pet food and everyday supplies, pet supplies you get, even veterinary supply, medication, prescription medication all this is going to be affected by the Chinese tariffs. Over the counter medication, pet medication, all this is going to be affected. And today, pet is paying the price inside the China tariff pet supply war. But before we get to that, I always want to put a smile and some laughter into your evening. And we're going to start with the Pets Rule Show Animal Comedy. And let's see how funny my jokes are today. The guinea pig who refused discount shoes. We replaced her favorite Chinese chew sticks with basic wooden chunks. She sniffed one, turned around, and pooped on it. She's now chewing the edge of her hideout like she's trapped in a minimalist prison. Every time I walk by, she gives me the side eye like, this is not the life I was promised. Okay. Number 2. The bulldog who thinks he's a trade victim. My bulldog used to get a Chinese made squeaky dragon toy. Now, thanks to tariffs, he got a generic blob shaped thing with no squeak. He bit it once, realized it was silent, and dropped it in his water bowl. Now he just sits next to it, looking out the window like, tariffs took everything from me. I promise it'll get funnier. The bird with a trade demand. My cockatoo lost his favorite toy, a Chinese made spinning mirror with bells. I offered him a new, cheaper version. He stared at it, squawked, and flung it out of the cage. Now he perches on one leg and screams, unfair trade, every morning at sunrise. I think he's unionizing the backyard birds. The bunny who declared an economic emergency. We switched our rabbit's imported hay for local stuff to save money. She sniffed it dramatically, flopped on her side, and didn't move for hours. We thought she was sick, but no, just emotionally devastated. She's now turned her litter box upside down and won't look at us. Budget cuts have officially broken the bun. The cat who misses imported cuisine. My cat used to get tuna snacks imported from China, wild caught, hand packed, probably blessed by monks. Now she's gets store brand chicken mush. She sniffed it, covered it like it was poop, and then looked me in the eye like, next time, just starve me with dignity. She's been dragging her food bowl around the house in protest. Last one. Hopefully you enjoy this one. The Chihuahua who thinks he's a diplomat. Our Chihuahua heard us talking about tariffs and now won't stop barking during political debates. He sits on the couch in a bathrobe, growling every time someone says, China. Last night he barked at the Globe. He's either planning his own press conference or about to run for office. And that's the Pets Rule Show comedy segment. I hope you enjoyed my comedy. Okay, this week we're talking about tariffs and how it's affecting the pet supply ecosystem. And today, pet is paying the price inside the China tariffs pet supply war. You're not feeling it yet, you're going to feel it because China has raised their tariffs 100%, 125, 150%. We at this point we don't know how high it is because every day it gets higher and higher. The shocking reality of rising pet costs. Pet owners across America are facing an unprecedented surge in prices, and it's all thanks to China's latest tariff blitz. From your pup's premium kibble to your cat's favorite scratching post, every product seems to carry a heftier price tag. In this urgent insider report, we'll peel back the curtain on the China tariff pet supply war, expose the root causes of these skyrocketing costs, and arm you with essential tactics to shield your beloved companion from sticker shock. Before we move forward, I always enjoy giving you a pet deal. And we're going to start with a great pet deal. You go to hlcpets.com. On hlcpets.com, you're going to see pet blog, advertisements, pet services. You're going to click on pet deal. You're going to scroll down. And you can buy clothing, you can buy pet wellness. You got King Canine. That's pet over-the-counter pain reducer in case your pet has surgery. You want to reduce the pain on your pet's hurt, go ahead and visit King Canine. Let's do that right now, as a matter of fact. Your pet well-being is our mission. Targeted essentials for dogs and cats. And like I always say, there it goes, the 10% off. You enter your email and you get this on most websites. And this is what you have to take advantage of, especially if you want to take advantage of discount subscriptions and coupons. This is a great coupon. But let's go visit this website, King Canine, Pet Wellness Inside and Out, complete wellness from nose to tail, all in one. Real food for loved ones. Discover Tucker's Gold, 1,000 milligram. I mean, you got a little bit of everything here. Grooming, haircut products. King Canine. Go to hlcpets.com and visit them. Okay. Again, pet is paying the price. Is your little one, furry, companion, pet paying the price because of China's tariffs? I'm going to talk about it now and let you know how you can save money, how you can avoid these tariffs. I won't say avoid them, but I'll say lessen the pain of these tariffs. But you can avoid them, right? By choosing American manufacturing companies. And at the end of the show, I'm going to show you the second half of I showed you 10 yesterday, and I'm going to show you 10 today. American-made products, that's the only way you're going to avoid the tariffs China has imposed on the pet supplies and the pet eco supply chain. Okay, why China's tariffs are a game changer for pet owners. Explosive price inflation. Since early 2024, tariffs on Chinese-made pet essentials have climbed by up to 25%, translating into $50 to $100 more per cart for average pet parents. Supply chain disruption. Factories in Guangdong and Shanghai have reported production slowdowns as imports costs soar, creating widespread shortages of toys, grooming supplies, and even pet pharmaceuticals. One big way to save on the pet pharmaceuticals, they have across the board every type of pet: horses, fishes, small and large pets. I'm talking about reptiles, cats, dogs, guinea pigs, hamsters. Amazon.com. You go to hocpets.com, you click on the banner, horses. You're going to get the largest over the counter medicine for all your pets, all types of breed, Amazon.com. But in terms of even veterinary, you go to your veterinarian, right? You're going to see a price change, whether it's $5 to $20 more. And you're going to ask yourself, well, wait a minute. 3 months ago, I paid for my grooming services maybe $70. Now it's $100. What happened? Blame China for it. That's what happened. Global ripple effects of China's tariffs. U.S. importers are scrambling to source alternatives, but domestic production cannot meet demand, fueling further price volatility. The big players in this global ripple effects: Chinese manufacturers, primary exporters of pet goods, higher production costs passed on through tariffs. U.S. importers are the middlemen battling new duties, and that's trying to figure out how to increase their production of pet supplies, squeeze margins, and selective shipping. You can take advantage of this by, say you sign up for Chewy.com. You got the subscription. Usually, when you get that subscription, you do save a few dollars. Domestic producers, retail giants, Chewy, Petco, they're observing some of the price hikes. They have no choice, right? They're retailers who, especially Petco. I am a Petco subscriber, and I just took my dog. Fortunately, I was able to take him get his grooming done. But I feel like in about a month from now, go take him. It's probably going to be $20, $30 more, unless they're going to again absorb the tariffs hikes. There's partial discounts and loyalty promos, but all this, it's not going to make a difference, these loyalty and partial discounts, because again, if they're raising the price, $25 to $50, you're going to feel it. You're going to know the difference. Inside the pet supply war, the key players, right? Major retailers are launching limited time tariff reliefs, promotions, but these often come with quantity limits or membership fees. Smaller specialty brands are hiking prices by 10 to 15% to cover increased logistic expenses, forcing pet parents to compromise on quality or quantity. So, no matter how you slice it or dice it, if you haven't seen the price increase yet due to the Chinese tariffs, you are very soon. It's just a couple of weeks away, but you're going to feel it as soon as these retailers run out of supplies and they're reordering. That new shipment comes in. That new shipment is going to be more expensive than what it was when they had it there available for you. All right, it's time for breaking news. And for breaking news, two things, right? I want to cover, there's due to the Chinese tariffs, right? Who suffers? Our pets suffer, and pet parents suffer too, because we live in a volatile markets right now where jobs are not secure. People are losing their jobs because of the cutbacks companies are making due to volatility, right? And pets suffer. So when these pets suffer, how do they suffer? Well, sometimes the last resort is to bring them to a non-profit animal shelter, and that's what we want to avoid, right? We want to avoid dropping off our pets at a nonprofit animal shelter, and a couple of big ones, ASPCA, and then you have North Shore Animal League. You know, they can use donations. There's a lot of overcrowding right now. So if you can donate, please do so. Second part, right, of the breaking news. Now this came out a couple days ago, but I'm making it breaking news because I had other important news to tell you, and that was important at the time when this came out. But I thought that was there was an earthquake in I believe San Francisco in the California area, and the zoo where they keep these big elephants, right? They showed how elephants gather around their little ones to protect them, and they made a wall. I thought that was awesome and something that we need more of, right? Protecting our little ones when it comes to you taking them out for a dog walk, or you taking them out to the dog park. Please be cautious, be careful, because thieves are all around us. And when I say all around us, you go into the store for a minute, you tie them down. All it takes is that 30 to 60 seconds, and they're going to steal your pet. So be very careful, even at backyards, right? If you have one of those small dogs that, they can just grab and run away with, be very careful. Very careful. So that's the breaking news today. And thank you for watching the breaking news. I always enjoy breaking news. Today, pet is paying the price inside the China tariffs pet supply war. So, how's your pet's health and happiness are on the line? Tariffs don't just pinch your wallet, they directly affect your pet's well being. Nutrition at risk, premium grain free formulas are being replaced with cheaper fillers, leading to digestive issues and allergies. These are the things that are going to affect your pet as these tariffs really start kicking in terms of our retailers, the big ones, running out of the present supply, right? And they have to reorder. So what do they do in China? Well, of course, a lot of sometimes, they fill in the prescription medication and the pet food with cheaper ingredients, and that's what we have to be concerned about, right? Safety concerns, inexpensive knockoff toys flood the market, risking choking hazards, toxic materials, and breakage. Number three, wellness and services. Veterinary clinics face higher supply costs for medications and surgical tools, driving up appointment fees by 8 to 12%. And these are the things, right? Three things, right? When it comes to your pet's health and happiness, right? Nutrition can be at risk, safety concerns with the inexpensive knockoffs, and then wellness and services in terms of your veterinary clinic. All this drives up higher supply for medication, surgical tools, driving up appointment fees, and it just costs more, right? Gets more expensive. All right, before I go into number 4, it's that time again for another pet deal, right? I love giving you pet deals, right? This is how you're going to save money. This is how you're going to save money. One of my favorites, making healthy taste this good. And this is a USA manufacturer, right? They were on that list for you. So it's a great, excellent company to shop for your cat and dog. Everyday nutrition, therapeutic nutrition, supports long and healthy lives. Shop for your dog and cat. And let's
we're late. Sorry, pal.
You only have so much time. So feed Science Diet with our clinically proven antioxidant blend, helping pets live healthier as long as possible. Because you're only human, there's Hills. Science does more.
That's right. Go to hlcpets.com, click on that Amazon banner, and you will get there. And again, this is for my cat, right? Sensitive stomach and skin. Then I have for my dog, Charlie, right? Puppy small bites. So yeah, I'm not just showing you the video. I actually that's the my food brand that I shop for my and I again when I do treats, I do Purina. So I mix it up, right? Wherever I can get a big deal, right? When it comes to Purina, did I show you my app? And I always say you have to get these apps. You have to have them, right? Because that's the only way to get the discounts. And it's making me log in now. Let's see if it logs me in. It's gonna log me in. So, oh, there it goes. You see, I have Charlie there, and if you scroll down, you're gonna see that you get all these discounts, all these things on there. Upload your month, your pet's perfect, and they even give you free supplies, $5 off the pro plan. So you have to take advantage of all these things, right? That's so I do a little bit of all the food brands, whatever's on sale, but my main one is Hill Science Diet. Um, Today we're talking about pet is paying the price inside the China tariff pet supply war. Battle tested strategies to shield your pet's budget. Stockpile smartly. Identify non-perishable essentials, grooming tools, leashes, and buy in bulk during flash sales. Number two, local and small batch alternatives. Seek U.S. artisans making high quality toys and treats, often at comparable prices. Once you factor in shipping, Bark is an excellent one for your dog. They have a great toys. I'm going to show you Bark on hlcpets.com. Subscription swaps. Switch to subscription services that lock in current rates for 3 to 6 months, protecting against future tariff hikes. That's a great, excellent. If you can make that option, that deal right there, a subscription swap. Switch to subscription services that lock in current rates for 3 to 6 months, protecting you against future tariff hikes. I love that one. DIY enrichment, transform household items, cardboard boxes, old t-shirts into engaging toys to cut costs by over 50%. Transparent brands, prioritize companies that openly share their supply chain, and tariff mitigation strategies, putting power back in your hands. And this is what I mean by shopping USA manufacturing brands. I know that Hill Science Diet, they're one of them. I showed you 10 yesterday, and I'm going to show you 10 today before the show's over. Action plan. Don't let tariffs win. Subscribe now for exclusive tariff proof your pet toolkit packed with printable checklists, discount codes, and insider supplier contacts. Share your story. Have your pet felt the pinch? Comment below and join the conversation. Together we can pressure brands to act. Stay informed this blog and sign up for weekly alerts on tariff news, price shifts, and pet care hacks. Your pet depends on you. Act fast. Arm yourself with these power pack strategies and turn the tide in this China tariff pet supply war. After all, when your furry family is at stake, there's no time to wait. If you love the show, what's the best thing to do? Like, subscribe, and hit the bell, right? Every day, the Pets Rule Show, 7:30, 8 p.m., Monday through Friday. It's about that time, right? It's Mr. Animals Lovers 1 Minute Beef. Okay. My 1 minute beef is with those pet parents who, all right, let's click it. My Mr. Animal Lovers 1 minute beef is with those pet parents who are still shopping non-American company supplies and pet foods. You have to switch. The only way those companies abroad, right? not made in the USA are going to feel the pinch when you stop buying their stuff, right? You start buying USA. After this, Miss Animal Lovers 1 Minute Beef, I'm going to show you 10 more companies made in the USA. Support USA supplies. That's going to help production grow the pet ecosystem here in the United States. And that's a way for you to fight these tariff hikes, right? How do you protect yourself against these tariff hikes, these price hikes, right? How? By stop shopping made in China and start shopping made in the USA. Not only that, but you're going to support workers that work in the USA and these companies that are doing everything they can to increase production in the USA. All right, let me show you these companies. Before I do that, let me show you a pet deal. Go to hlcpets.com. On there, you're going to find a little bit of everything, right? Let's go with, I like this. This is more dog, more milk bone. Follow milk bone. More dog, more milk bone. Follow milk bone for tail wagging deals, updates, and more. Soft and chewy, delicious. Comfort chews. Irresistible, crunchy classic. And this was a company made in the USA, right? You're supporting USA companies by doing. All right. It's about that time, right? I'm going to show you the next 10 companies that are manufactured in the USA. And this is how you're going to help out increase production in the USA. 20 largest pet food manufacturers in the USA, updated 20 by Nicole Cosgrove. This was updated March 30, 2025. And I went over the first 10. I'll go over those briefly. I want to get to the last 10, right? Mars Pet Care, Nestle Purina, J.M. Smucker, Hills Nutrition, one of my favorites, right? Diamond Pet Food, Blue Buffalo, United Pet Group, Inc., Well Pet, CJ Pet Foods, Central Garden and Pet. And now the next 10, right? Sunshine Mills, Tuffy's Pet Foods, Simmons Pet Food, Champion Pet Foods, Fresh Pet, Nature's Variety, Mid America Pet Food, Kent Corporation, Nunn Milling, and number 20, Solid Gold Pet, Holistic Pet Nutrition. I'm going to click on that one, right? Oh, it takes me to Chewy. Okay. Solid Gold. All right. So those were the 20 U.S. manufacturing. Those are the companies you have to support. Thank you for watching the Pets Rule Show, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 8 p.m. I'm your host, Mr. Animal Lover. Support the Pets Rule Show, like and subscribe. Click on that bell. Visit hlcpets.com for pet deals. Pets Rule at hlcpets.com. Send me your emails. Call me 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday, 1-800-213-0988. You have questions, I have answers. $1.99 per minute. And Snap, Share, Win. Enter your best pet pictures and videos for a chance to win cash prizes. Email pictures and videos to petsrule at hlcpets.com. Stay tuned for tomorrow's show. Tariffs. If you're a pet parent, you lost your job, you're looking for ways to save, tune in tomorrow, 7:30 to 8 p.m. Pets Rule Show. Have a good night.